Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. Got my 3 favorite plays today on Wednesday for MLB and WNBA. Absolutely love these plays on PrizePicks. So first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. Take you 2 seconds, completely free. And now, if we get to 30 likes in this video, I'm dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. So if you guys want a bonus play, man, hit that like button. And now let's talk about the recap from the day before. There's one thing I will always do, whether we win, lose, draw. And speaking of win, losses, and draws, basically that's exactly what happened on our YouTube slip yesterday. Messi lost, and if you guys go back in the YouTube video, this is exactly what I said. I said that the only way this play doesn't cash is if Egypt actually take the lead. And guess what happened? Egypt took the lead, went up 1 goal, went up 2 goals, and it was crazy. That's the only scenario where we would have lost this pick, because what was supposed to happen was Argentina go up early, Messi gets subbed out, right? They should be easily cruising to a win here. And they were 84% favored to move on. Egypt was literally 40% favored to even score 1 goal. They were not favored to score a single goal. They ended up getting 2 in this game, and they were up 2-0. Obviously, Messi stays in. Obviously, Messi gets more involved in the passes. But hey, it is what it is. Obviously, this is what it's going to be. But I'm trying to get my words out at this point. But Messi here, we're definitely going to look at him on the under later on this tournament. Looking up against Switzerland, I think it'll be a very good pick, especially if this line balloons up to like a 50 or a 60. Kobo pushed, Sanchez greened, so it is what it is. Messi was the only one that ended up missing. On the Taco Tuesday, we only took 2 tacos on the VIP. We cashed out all 4 of the picks we took, man. 4-0 sweep on the taco plays. And this is exactly why I love PrizePicks, bro. When it comes to Taco Tuesdays, if you're just taking him as 2-mans, playing real simple, it actually, the reason you might go, well, why are you taking as 2-mans? I thought you said you don't like 2-mans. Well, when it comes to a taco, it's basically just taking it as a straight pick because you're assuming the taco will cash, and then we're just taking this as a straight and getting a 3x for it, which is absolutely elite. Smacked Beckers, super easy. Baz on the under, another easy one. Now, these plays, a lot of them haven't actually finished up yet, but we got it very close here with Ponter, very close with Bay. But this is what happens, guys. While on the VIP, we're shooting for 4-mans. This is what's going to happen on PrizePicks. We're getting basically a 9 or a 10x every time we get paid out from it. So it doesn't really matter if we lose 3 plays in a row here, because if we just hit 1 or 2 the next day, then we're up big time, right? So yeah, that is what's going on there. Over on the World Cup Challenge, which, by the way, guys, World Cup picks, we have been frying with World Cup picks. This was in the month of June. Went up $1,400 just on one app alone. And this is just straight picks on World Cup. It's not anything complicated. I'm just sending you guys 1 or 2 picks every single game. Straight picks, super easy. Made a ridiculous amount of money. And guys, this is proven tracked with Pickett. Like, you literally can't fake this stuff. This is on Kalshi where I've been playing this, but you can literally play it on any app. And this is June 2026. So yeah, what happened here, unfortunately, was really rough. Colombia should have easily advanced there. I can't believe he missed that literally like 115 minute or something like that. Easy chance on goal after the Xhaka mistake, but ended up missing this, minus 8 units from that. And then we get around, you know, plus, what is this, 90, so plus like 3.8 units from this. So not bad over here, but unfortunately we went down around 4 units in this one. Yeah. Now let's get into plays for today. We're starting it off by talking about the plays over on REBET, and we're going to start it off with draw or Morocco. Bottom line is France are the favorites, right? I do think France will likely win this game, but getting the draw or Morocco at plus 127 is just great value. If France have somewhat of a rough game, like you saw how they did against Paraguay, right? If they are at least getting out of this game with a 0-0 or a 1-1, then Morocco could, you know, I'm not saying they're going to win this, but all we need is a draw or a Moroccan win in 90 minutes to go ahead and cash this at plus 127. The value is just too big to pass up. Like, do I think this is a good chance of cashing? I would say it's probably a 50-50, right? I think this should be closer to minus 100 or minus 110, plus 100, I guess you could say, but we're getting at plus 127, so it's a pure value pick. I think this is a coin toss, but they're paying us out more than a coin toss. So that's why we're locking this one in here. And guys, if you want to get in for the VIP, which, by the way, need to show you the VIP results one more time. I know we've been a little bit rough yesterday, but guys, $1,400 in the month of June. Just taking World Cup picks, not even PrizePicks, not even Underdog, just World Cup picks. You would have made this much. And if you guys want to lock in on the VIP, all you got to do is sign up for REBET. DM me the word REBET to 919-307-1980, or just hop into the comments right here. The top link will say, how do you guys sign up for REBET? Takes literally 5 minutes. Go ahead and sign up for REBET. They also got a $100 deposit bonus. So if you lock in, you know, say deposit with $10, you're starting off with 20. If you deposit $100, you're starting off with 200. They're doubling it all the way up to $100. So make sure you guys are locked in up there and use code FFBAM, not code BAM like it usually is, code FFBAM. Then you guys can unlock all of these bonuses. So yeah, France versus Morocco. This one doesn't start until Thursday, but I like this one for the draw, Morocco. Now let's get into the Wednesday picks. And we're starting it off over here in the not the WNBA, in the MLB. We'll take the WNBA picks in a little bit. PrizePicks needs to reload. We'll take the WNBA picks in a little bit. But yeah, this one right here is going to be Davis Martin on the over on strikeouts. So here, it looks rough. If you look at the last 5, you go, what's going on here, right? Why are we taking him? He hasn't hit this in, so many games, right? But if you look at this more holistically, you look at this over the entire season, which he's played 17 matches so far, he's hitting this at a 60% rate, which is very, very solid. If you guys don't know, all you need to hit on PrizePicks to profit, if you play 3-man's power plays, it's around 55%. So very, very solid here to get this around 60% cash rate on the season. And additionally, the most important thing here is what other books are pricing this at. This is a plus EV play, which basically means we're getting it at better value than the rest of the market. So PrizePicks has this at basically minus 119, even though it doesn't say that. It's basically minus 119 if you take it in a 3-man power. It's closer to minus 122 or minus 125. And in this case, you got all these other really, good books. So we're getting PrizePicks at minus 119. Caesars at minus 130, DraftKings at minus 132, Sleeper and Fliff up at minus 140. Basically, all of this data is telling me that these apps think that it's priced way higher. These apps think that, well, it's very likely that he cats, not very likely, but at least like a 55 or 60% chance that he goes over here. But PrizePicks is just completely off on their line. This should be around 5, but it's sitting at 4.5, so we're getting good value there. This is exactly how you make money on this, by the way. Also, if you look at the head-to-head, very green, even though it was last season. And if you just look at the season, like, he's a streaky player, but after these bounce backs, he does come back up, and has that ceiling to be able to get 7, 9, 10 strikeouts in this one. So just getting 5 here should be very, very feasible. So I like this one a ton for Martin going up against Boston, of course. Now, these are the only MLB picks I'm sending out, but I'm sending out one play every single day for you guys over on the Discord. The Discord is 100% free to join. You guys can lock in over there. And I drop in basically just one play of the day. This was a PrizePicks play yesterday. This is a PrizePicks play that I sent out. I sent out Draw Norway a few days ago. It's just one pick every single day. I made it super simple. And when I go live, I drop Modus picks on there too. So make sure you guys are locking on the Discord, bro. It's 100% free to join up. Obviously, if you're in the VIP, you're going to unlock all of these extra sections here as well. But yeah, you guys can join up on the Discord, 100% free. Make sure you guys are locked in. And now let's get back into the plays of the day. We're going over the WNBA, and we're taking Mabry right here on the over at 7.5 rebounds and assists. Let me see if I can get back there. I accidentally just clicked off PrizePicks. But yeah, Mabry on the over here at 7.5 rebounds and assists. She's hit this, first of all, in 5 straight games, so absolutely loving that, even though it has been kind of close in some of these. And one thing that I absolutely love about this particular pick is that she has the ability to get a lot of rebounds and a lot of assists. When it's heavily based on just one of these props, when it's a combo prop, whether it be rebounds and assists, points, rebounds, and anything like this, right? When it's a combo prop and heavily favored towards just one side, right? Like she's only getting rebounds and getting a couple assists, or only getting assists and barely getting a rebound. I don't like it as much, but in this case, she's able to diversify 4-4, 4-4, 6-2, 5-5. She's able to diversify her rebound diet and her assist diet, and it's been very, very good looking at this one as well. Additionally, the matchup is elite. When it comes to rebounding in particular, 34 rebounds given up per game, it's horrible. So this one is very, very good going up against Golden State. Probably one of the better matchups you can get in the league. And the assist matchup is middle of the road, honestly, not good, not great. And if we look at where this is being priced at on other apps, man, it's just so clear. Underdog has this at basically minus 170, and DraftKings has it at minus 135 here. Caesars, Fanatics, everybody has this at significantly worse value than PrizePicks, right? So what is this telling us? If all the apps think that this player is more likely to go over 7.5 than under 7.5, and PrizePicks thinks it's a pick 'em, it's 50-50, we're definitely hitting the over here because the math. And basically what we're doing is we can do a little bit of our research, look at the picks, see if we like it, right? Of course, I just did that, but we can also just go, okay, you know what? You guys are billion-dollar companies. You guys do the research. DraftKings thinks it minus 135. That's them telling us that they think this is a likely pick. So we can go ahead and lock this one in on the over. It makes sense by the math, and it makes sense by the eye test too. So yeah, of course, we're locking in Davis Martin. I don't know why that ended up canceling, but yeah, Martin and Mabry here are our first 2 plays. Now, before we get into the last play, bro, drop a subscribe on the channel. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free. I drop plays on here every single day on YouTube, and I drop bonus plays on shorts as well. So you guys can go ahead and get locked in. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, let's get into the plays. Play number 3 for today. We got Brittany Griner on the over at 6 rebounds. This one is Honestly, very, very good as well. Like if you look at the head-to-head, which is definitely the biggest thing in this one, you might go the season and go, well, she hasn't been hitting this too consistently. Well, really, if you just look at the minutes, it kind of makes sense. Her minutes are ramping up here a ton. 30 minutes, 34 minutes in these last couple of games. You can expect something similar like that in this matchup. And if you go to the head-to-head, man, it's just so green, right? 7 rebounds here last season. And this season, one time they've played, right? Around a month ago. Or wait, no, not a month ago. Recently. Very close game. 10 rebounds in this one. All we need from her is 6. 7 if we get the green, 6 if we get the push. And like I always say, bro, you gotta look at what other apps are pricing this at. Other apps basically have this as a pick'em, right? Plus 110, plus 120, plus 106. Plus 106 is very much 50-50, right? Other apps have this at 50-50. You might go, well, bam, why are we taking it then? Other apps have this at 50-50 at the line of 6.5. But we're getting this discounted down to 6. Very, very good. I like to call these plus EV plays, for those of you guys who know a lot of PrizePicks. I like to basically call them mini tacos because you're getting mini discounts. Obviously not as big as a regular taco would be. A regular taco would maybe move this from 6.5 to like 5. But we're getting it from 6.5 down to 6. It's not a huge taco, but it's basically a mini taco, and you're getting these value. You can just find these values anywhere on PrizePicks if you just use proper software and just research and learn the lines. So it's really not that difficult to do. But guys, these plays are straight up profitable picks. So I like this one a ton at 6 rebounds. Very, very good pick. If it bumps to 6.5, I like it less, right? This is what matters. You got to look and get the value in, and the 0.5s actually do matter. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. I appreciate you guys watching the video. These are my 3 favorite picks. And yeah, let's make some money on the WNBA and MLB on Wednesday.